Hey, we're ready. I mean, we're
ready.
back.
Yeah, we're ready.
We're ready and we're
Baby.
back.
Yeah, we're back. Well, this is the Coon Prairie Ramblers coming to you, recorded from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Baby,
No, wrong place.
If you've ever wondered.
And we're celebrating Chicken Month.
Chicken Month.
It's
Yeah.
all about the gospel bird. You know why they call it the gospel bird?
Because they eat it on dinner on the grounds a lot?
Yeah, and
dinner.
a lot of times they used to have a lot of preachers that traveled a circuit, and they would go somewhere and somebody would fix them lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
And the dinner was usually
They always had a chicken out
fried
back. They'd go ahead and get him and
so
kill him. And
Yeah.
become known as the gospel bird.
my mother-in-law said she couldn't stand a preacher because when the preacher would come over to the house and her parents would feed him, they'd get all the first choice of everything, and her and her brothers would. She was young, and the brothers would get their choice. And the time they got to her, all she got was the feet. And she said
I don't blame her.
Actually, did eat the feet. You can eat the meat off
Yeah.
the feet, and I don't blame her either.
No.
I hope they wiped their feet before they came in the house.
You know, them chickens been walking around it all day long.
Yeah.
Boil a goodie off of them.
Goodness,
But I was going to tell y'all a little bit about
Come on, bring it on.
barbecue chicken.
barbecue, not grilled,
Barbecue.
but barbecue.
The best part of a chicken to barbecue, without a doubt, no arguments,
No argument.
is a thigh. And
That's
you
my
ask
favorite
why?
thing.
Why?
Thigh has more fat in it. Breast is very lean
Yeah.
It dries
meat,
out.
and it dries out. That thigh, you have to well overcook it to make it dry out. When you can cook it till it's nice and done, and it's still
So is the thigh dark
juicy.
meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Not compared to a.
So there's more dark meat than there is white meat then, right?
That's how big a breast they got.
Oh,
Get them Dolly Parton chickens and get plenty of breast meat there.
But that is the best piece of meat to cook, and it lends itself.
So you get like a pack of thighs
Thighs,
instead of a
exactly.
whole chicken.
Yeah, I'll buy like 12 thighs.
Oh, yeah.
Cook them, marinate them, put them in some cheap
wine.
Italian
Oh,
dressing. Cover them good.
So-
Put them in a Ziploc bag. Let them rest.
yeah.
About an hour or two. Going
Relax.
All right, wake up.
Relax thighs.
Rest them a little more, back and forth.
Yeah.
Massage them a little bit.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
The other trick is
intimate.
when you buy those thighs, they are loaded because they want to get as much money as they can, and you're buying it by the pound.
That's
So
right.
if they can throw in some extra fat in there, they're going to do it. And you'll let them look every once in a while. You got big old globs,
Big blobs, nasty.
yellow, nasty
I
fat.
cut that off.
I trim all that
Yeah.
off of there. I mean, I
fat
trim it
is
down.
heavier than muscle, so
Well, it's not necessarily that
Nasty.
fat.
Well,
can't
is
you
it?
just fry that
It's
fat
just
up?
texture.
You can, but
Barbecue
You
that
can,
fat
but
up?
why would you want to?
give it to the dog.
No, it's not good.
No.
No, you get enough fat in the chicken itself, and you get enough fat in the skin. The skin is loaded with fat. When
Yeah.
you're cooking it, it's rendering that fat, and it's delivering its goodness right down into the
I wish
chicken.
you'd cut it out, Casey.
I took, and you cook it with the skin side up,
Yeah.
so all that goodness just keeps on dripping all down
goodness.
in there.
Yeah, buddy.
And I know from which I talk. Because I have won money.
Have
with
one
my
money cooking
barbecue
chicken. That's the man right there. I ain't never been paid to cook nothing. I don't think.
And I'm ready to do it again.
Yeah. Are you going to start when we get back?
He's going to eat some this week.
No, I'm ready to win some more money.
Oh,
My wife fried us some chicken last night, in fact,
Did she?
so I enjoyed that.
I tell you what, I had fried pork chops, but fried chicken and fried pork chops, it's a toss-up for me.
Yeah, it depends on
No,
which
I
one I
think the only
hadn't had in a
advantage of
while.
the chicken is the skin.
Yeah.
If a pork chop came with a skin on it, a thin, crispy skin,
It might be all right. We could wrap it in chicken skin and cook it. See how that would taste. That might assault your taste buds.
do you know people take chicken skin and cut it up and fry it like you would chickarrones?
yeah.
I bet it's good.
Yeah.
My wife does that.
Does she?
Yeah.
It's good. Little snacks.
Shoot, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'd eat that. Y'all ever raise chickens?
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
I was a kid.
out and
My
hunt
wife
the-
has
get the
raised
eggs
it
in the
more
morning?
recently than I did before we were married. But my wife, I think my wife said she had more fun with her chickens than just raising them. She used to put them in the bucket. She'd tell me the story several times. She'd put it
And spin them around.
Yeah, spin them around, then watch them walk away. Try to walk away.
Walk, walk.
Really?
Yeah.
Something you can do. You take a chicken and put his head under his wing and it puts him to sleep or something. There's some kind of chicken trick you can do.
Never tried that.
Probably have to hold it there. That would be my thinking.
Well, we had chickens when I was a kid, and they were just yard chickens, yard birds.
Yep.
barn chickens, and they just run all over scratching and eating everything.
Laying eggs wherever they want to, right?
They eat crickets. If there's an insect in the yard, they'll find him and eat him.
Yeah.
But they're really good for that. But anyhow, come fair time, we'd take our chickens to the fair. And we're talking just plain old yard chickens. Some of them were longhorns.
I'd like to see a longhorn chicken.
Some of them were
Wow.
leghorns, and some of them were bannies. We had all kinds of
Rhode Island
chickens.
Reds.
Rhode Island Reds. We had
Dominickers.
Barred rock.
But we'd catch them
Yeah.
and bathe them, clean them up real pretty, clean their legs off because their legs get real dirty. And we'd trim them up, trim their wings, do all kinds of stuff to them, and we'd take them to the fair. And every year we'd win ribbons, blue ribbons with these.
That's because y'all's chickens look different. They wasn't them cultivated ones.
And we'd get
free range chickens.
$5. I can remember well, $5 for a blue ribbon.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you what, when you're a kid, that's a lot of
You ain't
Snickers.
kidding. $5 is a lot of money.
You don't look at it by $5. You look at how much candy can I buy. I could buy a
When it
lot
was
of
a
candy.
nickel candy bars back then, you
Did your,
could look it
mother,
up.
did your mother tell you to put that in your college fund?
No, we put our cow money in the college fund.
Oh,
Our chicken money was for
that's chicken feed.
Chicken scratch.
Yeah.
for buying candy bars. And I'm serious. $5 when you're a little kid. That's back in the '60s. That went a long way.
You ever have a rooster try to catch you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spurs. They have
Them things don't play.
Some of them have pretty good spurs on them.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. They come out of nowhere.
I don't want to get away from chickens, but I'm going to tell you what, a goose will
A goose will run you down the road,
run
too.
you
I'm
down
telling you.
and peck you.
That's right. They
You're
are
mean.
very aggressive. My great aunt had one up in Mayport. We used to go up there and see my mama's people up there. And as soon as we get out of the car, we'd be looking for that goose after that long ride. We'd run in the house real fast so they couldn't get us.
Well, you don't eat roosters much, I don't think. They're just.
That's
I guess you'd have to stew him.
But them roosters catching people probably sent a few of them to the pot. With
Oh,
some
I'm
dumplings.
not their own told
That's
you.
right. They cooked their own goose by attacking you.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of gooses ended up cooking his goose.
That's
too.
right. I ain't crazy about a rooster crowing anymore. A lot of people like that, but
No.
I like it. But I
Their
wouldn't want it every
their
morning.
time thing is messed
If
up.
you could set that
Has a button on him,
yeah, a digital control,
Yeah.
it would be
And
okay.
with a remote.
Yeah,
Hey,
you could turn it off.
Speaking of
Have a
chickens getting the
snooze button
bugs,
on him.
the chickens have good eyesight.
You ever seen none wearing glasses, have you? No, actually,
But actually, they're always looking at things saying,
actually
cockeyed.
they are, because I've seen it. Don't you remind me? I saw something on Facebook a couple of years ago about somebody that made glasses for chickens because they couldn't see very well.
Really?
I actually saw that on Facebook. These chickens, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Chickens wearing glasses.
If you could see me, Mal, I'm making a real
He's making a blind chicken face.
Like
sarcastic
something
blind
sour.
face.
I'm serious. I'm serious. I forgot all about that, but
Yeah, but when they look at you, they look at you. I mean, if they're studying you, if they
turn their head a little bit.
yeah, they kind of look like that.
Well, I didn't know a chicken would study you.
It's kind of like that look Festus Hagen gives people when he cocks that one eye and he turns his head a little bit.
That's where that expression people say when they're mad at somebody that's looking at them, what are you studying me for?
Yeah.
That's right.
Come from
Yeah.
the chickens.
Because I'm a chicken.
Well, we got to go buy some
Goodness.
airtime.
Well, they
Well,
must have good eyesight if they can find them little bugs. And
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
He'll eat anything that moves out in the yard.
Hey, but they probably have nearsighted chickens too. They like
They'll eat anything. I knew a guy whose brother got him after him with an axe one time, chopped his toes off, and the chickens run out there and got the toes. Serious,
Oh, my
true
goodness.
story.
Oh, man.
Another true story. I won't call his name. He's God rest his soul, but
well,
his brother that didn't kill him. He died later on from consumption. He consumed too many of the wrong things.
I had PTSD from losing his toes.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Then he was left with his big toe, and somehow later on he managed to shoot that off with a shotgun.
Oh no.
Serious. All right, we'll be back in a few. Bye.